Hi, my name is Beth, and I want to talk to you today about climate change and how it affects some of the animals in our area. As the earth warms through part of global warming, one of the things that happens is that it affects our plants. And many of our plants don't produce as many seeds, as much fruit, or as many berries as some of the birds need in order to survive. What we can do is we can help them by providing additional food to make sure that the birds are happy where they live. We can do that by making some bird feeders, and some really simple bird feeders at that. So what we're going to need today is we're going to need a toilet paper roll, or a pine cone, or a stale bagel. We can use either one of these to make a nice bird feeder. You're going to need some string or some yarn. I'm going to use some yarn. You're going to need a hole punch if you're going to use the toilet paper, or a sharp object to make a hole. You're going to need some peanut butter. Doesn't matter what kind. And it doesn't matter whether it's chunky or not. The birds will like it all the same. And then you're going to need some birdseed. Now, I recommend getting some wild birdseed, and you can pick that up at a hardware store or at a garden center. I just happen to have a parakeet food here, so the birds are going to like it all the same. You're also going to need a knife, and you're going to need a plate. So one of the first things that I recommend always is to make sure that we're going to attach the string first, because these are going to get messy. And if you like making a mess, boy, you're going to love this project. So I'm going to take a piece of string, and I'm going to start out with the toilet paper roll. I'm going to punch a hole in both sides, one on this side, one on this side. Maybe just a little bit down from the edge. I'm going to take a string, and I'm going to feed it through the hole and tie a knot. Make it a nice strong knot so it doesn't come out and fall on the ground. And then I'll do the same on the other side. Nice strong knot. Now, here comes the fun part. I'm going to take a knife and some peanut butter, and I'm just going to start coating this with peanut butter. Now, you don't need a lot. You just need to put a nice coating on, just enough for the peanut butter, just enough for the birdseed to stick. There we go. Everywhere. I'm going to pour some birdseed out on my plate. Maybe I should have did that first. And then I'm just going to roll the toilet paper roll in the birdseed. I should have probably also mentioned one other thing that you need when you start. Paper towels. This is going to get a little messy. Here's what your toilet paper bird feeder looks like. Now let's try one with a bagel. This time, I'm just going to make a knot in the end of the yarn, and I'm going to tie both ends together so that I have a nice circle. I'm going to feed it through the center of the bagel, and then I'm going to put one end through the other end, and it'll just hang just like that. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to cover it with peanut butter. Both sides and the edges. Like I said, you don't need a lot. You just need enough for the seed to stick. Go ahead and put it in the birdseed. Get it covered with birdseed. And there we go. Now the nice thing about the stale bagel bird feeder is that not only will they eat the seeds, but the birds will also eat the bagels. They love them. Now the last one we're going to look at is pine cones. Now you can go and collect pine cones in your neighborhood, and then all you need to do is tie a string onto the pine cone. I'm going to feed it through the petals of the pine cone and tie a knot, just like we did before. Nice double strong knot. Same as before. Let's put some peanut butter on it. Now this is a little bit trickier because there's all these pieces of the pine cone. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to roll it in birdseed, and there we go. We hang this from the tree, and we have a nice bird feeder. So think about some of the other things that you might have in your house that you're able to put peanut butter and birdseed on so that you can feed your birds. Your birds are going to love it, and it's really going to help them a lot. Thank you very much for watching, and happy bird feeding.